Man, what's going on YouTube? We back at it again with another banger video. As you can see by the title, man, I'm about to shoot my entire pistol collection. Ain't mosquitoes all out here. Something I ain't did a collection video in a minute. Also, I've never done a collection video where I'm shooting all of my guns. Actually, I did like almost 2 years ago, but I only had like 3 guns then. I got a lot more. So I'm gonna briefly show y'all the pistols that we got. So this is what we rocking with. I'm gonna talk about all of them in just a second. So I'm about to go ahead and prop y'all up real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and get to it and get some shooting in. All right, so the first gun we got up is my Glock 19. This is actually not really my first pistol, but it's my second pistol that I purchased. My first pistol I actually sold, but this is my Glock 19 Gen 5, all black theme on it. That's pretty much how I want to keep it. This is not the MOS, so I don't have the red dot. I'm probably not gonna mill out this slide either, honestly. If we gotta be honestly speaking, I'm just probably gonna keep it plain Jane. But we're gonna go ahead and get some shots on this. This is my gun that I run with pretty much any situation. All right, so we got 20 rounds in. We're gonna let all 20 loose. I'm not gonna be shooting for accuracy really. I just want to show you guys, how the gun shoot, how flat it shoot, the trigger pull, all that good stuff. But before we get into that, YouTube got eyes on, got ears, everything in compliance, so do not yellow mark my video. All right, so let's go ahead and get it. Glock 19. Glock 19, man, main reason why I like it is a tried and true pistol. Law enforcement didn't use Glocks, military didn't use Glocks. I mean, you can pretty much run them things through the mud. You ain't gonna have too many problems. And the aftermarket capability, you can find mags everywhere, parts, accessories, all that good stuff. So if you thinking about getting a Glock, I definitely recommend it. You can't go wrong with it. Plus they like $550 MSRP, something like that, nothing too high. But on to the next. All right, next up we got the Glock 43X. Probably one of my favorite little pistols that I have, on the basis of it's mainly a EDC pistol. I don't usually use this for anything else but everyday carry, not home defense or anything like that. The Glock 43X is super compact, so if you're looking for something small, a small package that you can still put 15 rounds in, Glock 43X is the way to go. Now, you can't get a 15 round Glock magazine for the Glock 43X, but you can run a PSA Dagger mag, or you can get the Shield Arms mag and change out the mag release. But this is a simple Glock 43X, nothing fancy about it. I got a little bit of grip on it, and that's about it. Now, I haven't ran this PSA Dagger mag in here in a minute. I usually run the 10 round mags just because it's the Glock OEM mag, and I don't really want to have no malfunctions if I had to use it for real. So we're gonna see if this thing run clear. I haven't shot the Dagger mag in probably, I ain't gonna lie, probably about 6 months for real, because I just be running the regular Glock mags. But all right, let's go ahead and see what this thing talking about. All right, let's get it. If you want to go with that, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty good. You can get it off of PSA's website. Just go to the Micro Dagger line and you'll be able to find one of these. It's about, I think it's about $40. But on to the next gun. All right, the next pistol in my collection is the PSA Dagger. These PSA Daggers, man, I ain't gonna lie, they're fun on the basis of you can customize these any type of way you want to. You're gonna see my other one up next. I got that thing completely tricked out. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it look real good. But this is the first dagger that I did buy. This red dot is brand new. I just bought this. It's a cheap red dot. It's $110. I got it off of Amazon actually. And this is the company right here. Now, this is kind of like an SRO clone. And I was like, you know what? I want to try it out, see if it's reliable, see if I can run it. Now, I probably would never everyday carry with this red dot. It's more of a, a range toy or something like that. But I had this mounted to my shotgun, and I ran 12 shells through that shotgun, and it never lost 0, and it stayed intact. So reliable, I don't know. Now, with that being said, this PSA Dagger in particular, I think it got an issue going on in this slide somewhere, because last time I shot it, I was having some failures to feed. I don't know, it could have been a magazine related issue, but it was something going on in here. I don't know, but we're gonna see how it run today. But I do have I got some stuff I'm gonna do to this. I'm actually gonna get a brand new slide for this green frame, and I got a whole new project coming with this specific PSA dagger. But enough talk, let's go ahead and get some shots in with it. All right, we got 15 going hot, and I did not put Loctite on this optic, so hopefully it doesn't fly off, but I got it down pretty good. But if it fly off, oh well. Let's get it. The dot intact still, no wobble. Seemed pretty good to me. Let's try to hit some steel with it. I wasn't planning on shooting on steel, but I'm gonna get one shot on it and see if I can get the first shot. And we are clear with the PSA dagger. I ain't gonna lie, PSA dagger is really cheap, man. I highly recommend them. If you want to make one run reliable, I highly recommend going on Glock store, changing out the parts in the slide, get some Gen 3 Glock OEM parts, and then you should be good to go. It probably will run reliable then, and you can upgrade the trigger. But that's enough talk with this dagger. On to the next. All right, my next gun in my pistol collection is another PSA dagger, but this is the full size version. As you can see, we got a lot going on. I got a +5 by SLR. We got the Holosun 507C X2 up top. Also, we got the Olight PL Turbo Valkyrie at the bottom. We got a, you know, kind of like a Gucci dot PSA dagger slide. It looks really good. And we also got the Harrington Arms comp. I got a few YouTube shorts out with this compensator. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, it's really crazy how flat this gun shoot with this compensator. Now, as you can see with the aesthetics, man, this gun looks really good. I ain't gonna lie, it look really good with that compensator on it. But enough talk, let's go ahead and get some shots in. I'm gonna start off on some steel, see how it run. Make sure this, I think this thing shot it in. We about to find out. But as you can see, the dagger runs really good with this comp. It shoots really flat. I'm gonna shoot some rapid fire shots so you can see what I mean, how the muzzle flip. I mean, it's there, but it ain't that bad. So let's go ahead. And we are clear. As you can see, man, this compensator, man, it really keeps this thing flat. I really, really enjoy shooting this PSA dagger, man. But on to the next. All right, we got the Springfield Prodigy up next. I ain't gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite guns in my collection, just on the basis of how flat it shoots. Now, before I even get into it, this is not a home defense gun. This is not a bedside gun. This ain't no gun I'm carrying in the car. This ain't no duty gun. I literally got it because I wanted a 2011 and how clean they look and how flat they shoot. That's the only reason I bought this. It's one of them guns that's gonna be sitting up real pretty in the house when I get my own house. But Springfield Prodigy, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little pricey, but it's on the very lower end of 2011s if you want to get into it without spending $4,000 on a freaking firearm, which is really crazy. But hopefully this thing run clean. I haven't cleaned it in, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably been like over a month since the last time I cleaned this thing. So I didn't lube it up. Ain't no oil or nothing on it, so we're gonna run it dry and we just gonna see if it run clean. But Springfield Prodigy, man, it's a fun shooter. It's a flat shooter. If you did buy it, you will enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, man, this thing shoots super flat, and it's just like, I don't know, it don't even feel like you shoot 9mm when you shooting this thing, really. Prodigy run stupid clean as usual. Now I will say, Full disclaimer, when you do buy this firearm, it does require a break-in period. I don't know if it's the gun itself or it's the magazines, but I recommend probably, like, if you do want to run this as a bedside or whatever, get you about 250 to 300 rounds in before you can get through that break-in period, because I don't know why, but it requires a break-in period. But after that, man, it's good money. You know what I'm saying? This thing run good. I have zero issues with it. But I do have a couple upgrades that I'm about to put on this thing real soon. I'm gonna put that SRO on here, and I got another idea, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not, so I'm not gonna say too much about that. But let's get into the next firearm. All right, last but not least, we got my Glock 43X MOS. Now, as you can see, I have a Glock 43X, but I really wanted a red dot on my carry pistol, and I wanted a light on my carry pistol. I should have got the MOS off rip, but I didn't, so it is what it is. But we got the Glock 43X MOS. We got the Holosun. I think this is the Holosun EPS carry. Really, really, really good red dot. It's an enclosed optic, so you don't have to worry about your the beam on the dot, you know, getting obscured by anything or anything getting in front of it. We got the TLR7 X sub stream light. Really, really good light. You got your strobe features, regular features, all that good stuff. Glock 43X overall, like I said before, is a really good pistol. A really good concealed carry pistol. The only con to it, slightly heavy trigger, but I ain't gonna lie, after you shoot with it, you ain't gonna have no problem with it. So we running the PSA Dagger mag again. I just wanna get some more rounds through it, and we're gonna shoot 10 out of it, see how it do. Now, it better run good. It's my EDC pistol, so if it ain't running good, we got a problem. So I was talking about with them Dagger mags. Now, when I first got the Dagger mag before, it was jamming off rip, and this is why I don't run it as an EDC mag. I just use the standard Glock mags, the standard Glock mags that it come with, because I was having this to happen when I first got these mags. Now, I thought it required a break-in period. This has been over a year later, and we still getting jams with this mag. That's why I only use this mag at the range now. I don't even run this EDC no more after I figured out it was having all those issues. But not the Glock 43X MOS, definitely this magazine. But hey, that's how it is. I mean, it's not an OEM mag, so you can't expect too much. It's not even made for this, honestly. It's really made for their micro dagger, but you can just happen to run it into the Glock. But all right, let's get it. Clear. Glock 43X, not a bad shooter, but it's not the best either. Pretty snappy if you're not really used to it, but overall, man, I like it. I can hit pretty good with it, and it's very comfortable in my hands in particular. But that is it for the Glock 43X. All right, y'all, that is all my firearms for my pistol collection video, man. I really hope y'all enjoyed the video. Before you get up out of here, man, make sure, number one, before I even get to the end of it, man, this PSA dagger right here, if you got a dagger and you just want to do something crazy to it, go to harringtonarms.com and get you one of these compensators right here, man. This comp is crazy. All right, when you do it and you put it on, I ain't gonna lie, it's a super easy process, but make sure you put some Loctite on your bolts so you ain't got no issues going on there. But man, look, I appreciate y'all, man. Keep running up these videos, bro. I just hit 4K subs, man, so I appreciate y'all. But until next time, man, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, stay strapped. Peace.